Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be a quick one. We just wanted to let you know that we decided to go out and buy us a little early Christmas present because we're getting ready to travel and we're going to leave on Christmas Day, and we got to get it together and get it in the fifth wheel. So we love a good campfire. Yep. And we try to make sure we go to campgrounds that will take a campfire or have a ring or something like that along those lines. So we purchased a solo fire pit. Finally. So this is the Ranger bundle. We got it on sale. It was a Christmas sale. And I think it was about $259 was the total cost for this thing. And so of course you got to pay tax, and the shipping was free though. So let's take a look at what this looks like on the inside. And we're really excited about smokeless fire pits. Oh my gosh, so tired of that smoke following you around the campfire, especially when there's a fire pit. So if we get a fire pit, we'll just put this in the fire pit and use it. So.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. It depends on where we're at, I suppose.
Yeah. All right.
Mama loves me a good fire.
Oh yeah. Stephanie's dad was a fireman, and he loved sitting around a fire. And I know that's where she got it from, but I actually love it too. I really enjoy camping and sitting around the fire. So here we got a good cover. This is the cover for the fire pit. See if we can do this without dropping everything. And okay, and there is the fire ring. Instructions on how to use it. We'll probably keep this in it first time, since we want to make sure that we use it right the first time.
Yeah, remember that propane one we got, and we used it the first time and it was unlevel in the rocks or something, and it was like melted. Started melting like right away. We're like, John, we bought that too. We used to use it sometimes, but.
All right, here's the stand.
I was expecting it to be like lifting it up stand.
No, this just sets it on the ground. Now this allows the air to get in to the fire pit, and here is the carrying bag.
Now let's see it. Handles too, which is good.
Yep, so there's the...
It's kind of small, huh?
Yeah, it's not a big fire stove, it's not a big fire pit, but for those of you that are concerned about how much weight is going in that garage, which you should be concerned, always know how much weight you have in your trailer. Whether it be a fifth wheel or you've got a bumper pull or whatever, make sure you know how much weight, because overweight, you will damage the trailer, you'll damage the hitch, could damage your pickup if you overload it, and you don't want to do that. So make sure when you fill this thing up, get ready to go down the road, the first place you should stop is at a scale to check it. Make sure that you haven't overloaded it. If you have, turn around, go home, and unload what you don't need. Okay? All right, so let's
Wait. Not only that, but if you get in an accident and you're overweight, they may not pay the claim. And also, you can get a ticket too, and they could make you drop your trailer and leave it where it's at.
Especially in California. If you're in California, the Highway Patrol, they carry weight, the scales that they use to weigh trucks, and they have at times pulled over fifth wheels and trailers, to check them for being overweight. And when they're overweight, guess what happens? You're dropping it, unloading the items in your truck, and getting rid of them before you can come back and get your trailer. So please, you can do whatever you do, weigh your truck. Now there's an app that you can get. It's for the Caterpillar weights. I can't even say it. Scales. There we go. Caterpillar scales. And all you have to do is set it up once. You can pull into a Love's. You can pull into a Flying J. You can pull into a Pilot. They all have those cat scales. You go up to the scale. You open up your app. You punch in the code. It authorizes with the scale master for you to weigh. It charges you, I think it's $12 or $13. It might have gone up just a little bit, but it's still very reasonable. You'll know, and then you can go and drop your trailer, go back and weigh your truck, so that you can make sure you know exactly how much is on that tongue, sitting in the back of your truck or sitting on your bumper. So you got to weigh the whole thing first, then you got to go drop the trailer, make sure you have weighed the truck by itself. That way you know how much the truck weighs, how much the trailer is putting on the truck, and you'll know that you have to take stuff out, or you might be okay. Once you've figured it out the first time, then you don't have to keep going back, because once you have identified all the stuff that you know is in that garage and you're going to keep in the garage, you'll know how much you weigh from one travel day to the next. But the first time you gotta weigh it. Now we're gonna have to go weigh ours when we get underway to head down south. So we'll hit the first Love's or Pilot, but I pretty much know what we need, what we should be putting in there, and what we shouldn't. So, but we'll definitely do that. Okay, and finally,
Getting back onto what we were talking about.
all right. So let's set this up. So the nice things about this is the fact that, so the ring goes in, sits up, and then you've got the ash tray, and this is where the logs sit. And the way this works is the air comes up underneath. So as you're burning it here, it doesn't come up underneath and just give you air in here, but if you'll see these side holes, as the fire heats up, this becomes a secondary ignition for the smoke. And that's what makes it a smokeless fire pit. So you get your first combustion down inside, and then secondary combustion up top. If you watch Solo's videos, you can see that secondary combustion up along the side, and that's what prevents the smoke from continuing to billow out. Now it takes a few minutes once you get the fire pit up and running, for that secondary combustion to happen, because it has to be hot enough. So as the air comes up, all of this is getting heated from the fire. Once it's hot enough, then you'll get your secondary combustion. So this is all being heated up to give you your secondary combustion. All right, so then this goes on the top to keep the flames down inside and not spilling over, which is a good feature. And then when you're done and you're ready to quit, over the top to stop the airflow, help the fire to go out. Now, we never allow hot coals to sit overnight in one of these or any other fire pit when it's sitting by the trailer, because you never know when somebody might come by and decide to kick those coals up onto your trailer or on your equipment or whatever. Please make sure that you follow Smokey Bear's rules and put that fire out with water, and you should be able to touch that fire with the back of your hand, and if it's cold to the touch, it's out. And then you can throw then the ashes can be thrown away without any problem whatsoever. So please make sure you follow those rules. We always do. That's the way we work.
And no liability there. Do that with caution about your hands.
Yeah, make sure Just follow Smokey Bear's rules. That's the way we do it. We always follow Smokey Bear's rules. So now to put this all together, this goes down inside. This stays down here. The ashtray stays down in here. You can flip the ashtray over if you want to. But this goes down in there. This goes upside down. Okay. You can actually also use your fire ring like this, either way. And then we're going to take our instructions and stick them inside here. Put the lid on top. We're going to put it in the bag, and then we're going to put it in the fifth wheel so we have it for our trip in, I guess, a little over a week.
Yeah, I hope they can hear you with all that banging around you've been doing. Yeah.
All right, let's get this put in here.
You'll be able to do it?
Actually, it might be easier if I set it down on the ground.
Yeah. So, you know what? If people don't want to put water in this, they can wait till it cools, dump it into a metal, like what we're going to get. We're going to get one of those
Yeah,
buckets
we're going to buy a little metal bucket
and shovel.
and a shovel, and then we will take the ash and everything and put it into the bucket, and then allow it to cool overnight, or put water in the bucket.
Yeah, before we go to bed.
Yeah, so we're going to run down to Tractor Supply, and we're going to buy us a bucket to take with us so that we can take care of those ashes and get them out of this. Because with this, we want to put in the fifth wheel before we go to bed. All right.
I gotta watch him do this by himself just to see. It's a one-man job. Man of many talents.
Ow, that hurt.
You can loosen the cord too, Dad, on the other side. See
It's
it?
loose.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yep. So now that we got that out, I'll take this.
Maybe I ought to just do it the lid next time, huh?
Yeah.
Put it in. Not too bad for not reading the directions yet, huh?
No, well, we got to read the directions.
Yeah, we're gonna read the directions before I actually use it.
And that's it. So we're excited to be able to have our first campfire with our smokeless stove. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for coming along, and please make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay.
And we'll put some links and to the bucket even that we can get if we can get one off Amazon. You probably can.
Yeah, but I'd rather run down to Tractor Supply. Yeah. They have some really nice ones.
Yeah.
They're just basically a small trash can with a lid.
Yeah, metal though.
A metal trash can.
Yep.
All right, well, take care.
All right. See you on the road.
Bye.
Bye.